Soldiers who fought and died for our country, you will never be forgotten.
I don't think all these men deserve to die. Thank you for fighting and dying for us.
In my opinion, war symbolises attrition and brutality. Young men go to war and do not return. Those who do return are often mentally or physically broken. The men who sacrifice everything should be honoured and respected.
Thank you for all men who fought in the Great War. Your sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Thank you for everything you've done, the time you gave and your lives that you sacrificed. You are true heroes.
Thank you for giving up your youth so that we may keep ours. Rest in peace forever. You will be remembered.
Thank you for giving your lives to make our country a better place.
Thank you for your brave sacrifice. You will be remembered forever.
After years of conflict and loss, the reasons are forgotten, but the fighting carries on with no meaning, just the sheer will to accomplish, even when there's nothing left to accomplish.
Thank you for your sacrifice. You will always be remembered.
Thank you for all of the sacrifices that you made for your country. Your brave acts will be remembered forever.
Thank you for giving your life so we could have ours.
Thank you for risking your life to save our country. All the soldiers that gave their life in the war were extremely brave, and I would like to thank them for their efforts.
Thank you for being so brave, you'll never be forgotten.
Thank you to all the people who fought in the war and anyone who's involved.
Thank you for sacrificing your lives to save our country and the countries of our allies. Thank you for putting up with the wastefulness, destruction and devastation of war.
Thank you for your sacrifice, you will be remembered.
Thank you for fighting for us, also for going through the horrors of war.
Thank you for fighting for us.
Thank you for sacrificing your life for our country. I cannot imagine fighting the war. You will never be forgotten.
Thanks so much for giving your life for our country. I can't think how horrible the war was, especially in the trenches. Thanks again.
All of the men that fought and died were so brave, thank you.
The war was horrible and destructive. We are proud of all the soldiers, thank you. All soldiers were so brave and we are proud of everyone who fought and died, thank you.
We gathered to pay tribute to those who fell in war. Thank you for your courage, thank you for your strength, thank you for your sacrifice, and finally, thank you for ensuring a better future for us.
John Rankin Cameron.
Lachlan McIntyre, Angus McKechnie, John McKechnie, Alistair McKinnon, Lachlan McKinnon, Italian Warehouse Buildings, Main Street, Tobermory.
Hector McQueen, Neil McQueen, John Stewart. Twins John Cameron Thompson Taggart and Francis William Stewart Taggart and Donald Matheson.
David Gorey, Donald Gorey, Alexander McLean, Alexander McFadden.
Hector McLean, Peter McLean, John McLean and Neil Ferguson.
George McLeod Levac, Schoolhouse, Bredelvin Street, Tobermory. John Mason, Springbank, Tobermory.
Dougal Cowan, John Morrison, Peter Clark, Archibald Clark.
John Douglas, Peter Fraser, Alexander Gillies.
MacDonald. Reginald Campbell, R. Campbell, relation of Stephen Bryce through his mother's family. Neil McKinnon Clark, Angus Gillis.
Hugh Cameron, Samuel Cameron, Matthew Carmichael, Donald Douglas.
Charles MacDonald, Luckberry Cottage, Albert Street, Tobermory, Duncan MacDonald, John McDougall, Malcolm McFarlane, Duncan McIntyre.
Alan MacDonald, Croggan.
Alan K. Williamson, Charles Gordy, Croggan, Arthur George, Donald McCrae.
Ian MacArthur.
Harry Mackay, Thomas Bennett, Percy Davey, Samuel MacArthur.
Colin Mackay, John McPhail Stewart, Robert McLaren.
Dean and Alexander McBride Moffat, teacher at Turner High School. Alexander John Ralph. P. Stewart, John McLean, and John McDougall.
A. McLean, L. McLean, Hugh Macquarie, A. McDougall.
Archibald McAllister, William McAllister, Archibald McAlpine, John MacArthur, John Mitchell, Alexander McKinnon.
Roderick Hughes, E. MacDonald, T. MacDonald, S. McIver. Neil Matheson, 16 Victoria Street, Tobermory, Archibald Morrison, Duncan Munro, Archibald Mackenzie, and Malcolm McDougall.
Donald Campbell, Dougal Campbell, John Campbell.